Towards the end of the 20th century, a new type of interactive video entertainment captured the imagination of children and adults alike. These new establishments, coined video arcades, allow players to escape from their realities into a new pre-designed world for just a few tokens or quarters. As the craze caught on, the obsessions and addictions to playing these video games made their way through the newly minted culture. It made certain agencies take notice. Seemingly overnight, in the summer of 1981, a nondescript gaming cabinet crept silently into the arcades of Portland, Oregon. Legend tells that the mysterious game would cause headaches, bouts of amnesia, night terrors, or even most horrifyingly, suicidal thoughts. The game disappeared just as quickly, with no record of it ever existing. But it is the legend that draws us in, the unanswered questions it all leaves behind. A game whose legend lives on in infamy.
And that game was called Polybius.
Why Polybius? It is the myth of myths among gamers. It's the urban legend. It lives in infamy among anyone that knows anything about arcades.
Did the government really, make a cabinet that could actually do certain things to you, could trigger certain things? The psychological effects are everything in this movie.
What drew me to Polybius was the similarities and just kind of how it mirrors our times we live in. Brainwashing, mind control, that's some pretty serious stuff.
It's the perfect catalyst for a story like this. A brainwashing through a video arcade. It takes a guy and just turns him evil.
Just something that you just can't get away from as far as wanting to know if it was real or not.
The story of Polybius is one of the most horrifying mysteries in video game history.
What if one of those games was actually an experiment far more insidious than expected?
So what if someone, were to get an old cabinet and actually play it? What would happen? What type of psychological change would they go through? How would it affect them? How would it affect their family? What type of horror would it unleash?
If we don't create something realistic and 100% almost identical to their legend, then I don't think we did our job.
When we set out to make a horror film based on Polybius, there were two aspects of the film we were completely unwilling to compromise on: our cast and the arcade machine itself. The most important aspect of the film, the machine had to match our months of research on the Polybius cabinet. Every item we purchased and modified had to be 100% period correct, from locating the original 1980s controls to finding vintage laminate and even duplicating screen-accurate licenses. Authenticity was the goal. Call it an urban legend, some call it lore, but our countless hours of research have led us to one truth: Polybius existed. Hi, I'm Josh.
I'm Julian.
And we're the creators of
Diabolus Ex Machina.
We would like to wholeheartedly thank you for taking the time to view our campaign here on Indiegogo.
As you know, making a movie can be an extremely expensive undertaking.
With your help, we can make our vision come to life. We'd like to thank each and every one of you for your contributions.
So, we hope you enjoy what we have in store for you, as well as the awesome perks that we have created here on this campaign.
Thank you.
Thank you.